attributable to my good Catholic parents and their parents, and so on, back to the very first members of my family on both my mother's and father's side, which was here in the Sussex area. So all of that I've learned over the years makes a difference in who we are. Also wish to thank all of you for your support here this evening, in any other way, in all the days and months of the year. Many people pray, they give sacrificially, they do everything that they can, and I want you to know that I greatly appreciate that. And I'm honored so much by that. And I met this kind lady over here the very first time, and she said, "Are you Peter Ryan?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "You know, I've never met you, but I've been praying for you for years." Now, isn't that something very, very special? And I know she's not alone. And so if I'm able to do anything, and I do it with great, great people, like the people here in this chapter, and Beth, and our other chapters, the greatest kind of people, people with big hearts, people with a love for the Lord. It all works together. And it's a great experience of God's grace in the world to be able to do so. As you know, at this time in New Brunswick, abortion is a very hot topic. And that started a few weeks ago with the dramatic announcement of the Morgentaler Clinic closing, which we hope and pray that it does indeed. We don't know for sure yet. We won't know for sure until the end of July, which is when they announced that it will close. It is possible that they have made this announcement as part of a scheme to elicit much sympathy for the cause of abortion. And if you see the news in the last few weeks, it seems that that sympathy is well on display, which is troubling. So we don't know how that is going to play out. One thing we do know for sure is that at this time we must pray and work hard for life so that our government keeps firm in its present policy, which is not to fund abortion on demand, whether in hospitals or clinics. It's very, very important for the government to keep firm. As I was explaining to Mr. Northrop, that position is actually well supported by the people of New Brunswick. You might not know that from reading the papers or listening to the media, but we've done polling that indicated that 3 years ago, 73% of the people in the Maritimes opposed tax-funded abortion on demand. I don't think that has changed any dramatically. So the position that the government has taken is well supported by public opinion, but they need encouragement. The government does to hold firm, which is why I appeal to you, if at all possible, to join us on the 15th of May. We need to be strong and numerous. Mr. Northrop will forgive me for this little comment, but I believe politicians do count heads, something that they notice, who's for and who's against, and how many, which way. It needs to be very clear, I think, to the government and to the general public that the people of New Brunswick support life, and they're not interested in an expansion of abortion services. Let us look forward to that event, to the weeks to come, as an opportunity for us and our friends and family to stand up together for life. And I believe if we do that, we can hope for good things to come, and that our province can be a beacon for life in all of Canada. There are many that say that New Brunswick is a backward place because we don't have as much abortion as elsewhere. You know, if this policy of abortion on demand funded by the government goes through, you know what the result of that would be? Our abortion rate would double or triple to what it is in the rest of Canada. Instead of 1,000 a year, we'd be doing 2,000 or 3,000 a year. Isn't that crazy? Because the economists are telling us that one of our biggest economic problems is that we are overly aging. Why? Because our birth rate is too low. So why would we be so crazy as to further drastically cut our birth rate? Anyway, hopefully common sense and reason and faith will prevail. And I thank you once again for your support. God bless you.